Are you tired of trying weapon after weapon and never being able to settle down? Well, the Permanent Inkbrush is here to end that issue once and for all. This is one of Ammonite's finest and newest reworks, straight out of our new Sheldon's Picks line. This is an ink brush with sprinklers and ink armor. You can cover the map with your sub-weapon while you simultaneously cover the map with your brush. And with ink armor, you can get away with almost anything without having to worry about being splatted. Flank behind enemy lines, pop your ink armor, and do massive damage to your opponent's pride as you ruin their win with just a few flicks. Other cephalopods won't even know what hit them when you come out on top in every single match. Just look at those wins whiz by from our turf and ranked modes alike. Got ink efficiency on your mind? Worry no longer, because this baby gets 50 swings on a single ink tank. Dash your opponent's hopes on Camp Triggerfish splat zones, because they can't have your zone. Seriously, how do you even combat this? That's just the thing about the Permanent Inkbrush. Once that counter starts a-tickin', there's no stopping it. After all, your opponents shouldn't be able to undo their mistakes. Show your foes that this ink brush is permanent for a reason. But if that doesn't impress you enough, we've got the perfect strategy for you. If you can wear enough Inksaver Mane, you can run around with this weapon for over 20 seconds non-stop. We don't really know if it'll help you win the match, but hey, at least you'll always be painting in your next turf war. To show just how quickly this Permanent Inkbrush can get itself a team-saving ink armor, we decided to go out back and show you for ourselves with a little experiment. First of all, we asked our intern to play the Octobrush with as much special charge as she could manage. As you're currently seeing, it's okay, I guess. However, here's where things get interesting. Next, we chose to use a Permanent Inkbrush with no special charge at it and go to that same spot and repeat. Just look at how fast that special gauge raises. And remember, that's all thanks to that sprinkler. And we still have to show you what happens when you blast this Permanent Inkbrush with special charge up. With a couple of wild movements and determination, this is by far one of the fastest ways to farm an ink armor. Look, our intern can't even contain her excitement. Splattershot Jr., step aside. Sadly, due to limitations with our technology, we weren't able to make the ink inside of the Permanent Inkbrush actually permanent. We got close once, but it ruined the Permanent Inkbrush's ability to make straight lines. Weird, right? Before we threw the model away, we at least used it to draw this nice heart. After all of this, you must be thinking that the Permanent Inkbrush is expensive, right? In fact, it won't even leave a permanent hole in your wallet at its very fair cost of 8,400 coins. It's a little over the cost of 3 normal ink brushes, but you know what? That's fair to me, seeing as it does a great job at stopping those blue-handled, bomb-blasting brushes before they can even begin to barrage you. If you are still interested in a normal ink brush, we're more than happy to throw in a regular ink brush for free with your purchase. So please, change your ways today and never look back. After all, are there any other weapons in the game that have permanent in the title? If you aren't satisfied with this weapon within your first month of use, yes, 1 whole month, we will give you your money back, no questions asked. But, we gotta take the ink brush back too.